Good afternoon, students. Welcome to the Aryan Digital Content. This is Priya, your science teacher. In this video, I will be explaining you the chapter number 9 of your textbook, that is reproduction in animals. This is a very interesting topic. In this chapter, we will cover the sexual reproduction, the male reproductive system in the sexual reproducing animals, the female reproductive system, the fertilization, the external and internal fertilization, the test tube baby, metamorphosis, asexual reproduction and the types of asexual reproduction, the viviparous and oviparous animals, and the cloning, what we called is the test tube baby. So let's take it one by one. In this chapter, first question that arises in your mind is what is reproduction? Okay, so reproduction in animals, it covers reproduction, it covers both the sexual and asexual reproduction in the animals. Animals also include the human beings because we are considered as the animals. So firstly, what is reproduction? Reproduction is the process of the developing the new organism from the existing organism of the same species is known as reproduction. रिप्रोडक्शन का मतलब होता है एक नया ऑर्गेनिज्म प्रोड्यूस करना पुराने ऑर्गेनिज्म से सेम स्पीशीज़ का। सेम स्पीशीज़ से मतलब जैसे हम क्या है, हम ह्यूमन्स है तो हम ह्यूमन बीइंग ही प्रोड्यूस करेंगे, ठीक है। डॉग्स है वो पपीज़ प्रोड्यूस करेंगे, ठीक है। जैसे कैट है तो वो कैट ही प्रोड्यूस करेगी, तो वो अपनी स्पीशीज़ के ऑर्गेनिज्म ही प्रोड्यूस करते हैं। तो दिस प्रोसेस इज नोन एज रिप्रोडक्शन. Reproduction is very essential process as it ensures the survival of the species from generations to generations. Reproduction by human beings, it ensures that the human species will continue to exist on this earth till the time to come. So reproduction, it give rise to more organism with the same basic characters as their parents. Reproduction अगर reproduction जैसे asexual reproduction में एक ही parent involve हो रहा है तो उस पर्टिकुलर ऑफस्प्रिंग में उसी पेरेंट के कैरेक्टर्स आएंगे। लेकिन सेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन में क्या दो पेरेंट्स से इन्वॉल्व है तो दो पेरेंट्स के कैरेक्टर्स उस पर्टिकुलर ऑफस्प्रिंग में आएंगे। द न्यूली बॉर्न एनिमल और द न्यूली हैच्ड एनिमल इज कॉल्ड द यंग वंस। जो नया ऑर्गेनिज्म जो प्रोड्यूस हो रहा है उसे हम ऑफस्प्रिंग भी बोल सकते हैं या फिर यंग वंस भी बोल सकते हैं। नेक्स्ट इज द मेथड्स ऑफ रिप्रोडक्शन. मेनली देर आर ओनली टू मेथड्स ऑफ रिप्रोडक्शन, दैट इज एसेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन एंड सेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन. Asexual reproduction में क्या है? It is the type of reproduction in which a new organism is produced from only a single parent. ये सिर्फ सिंगल पेरेंट से ही एक नया ऑर्गेनिज्म प्रोड्यूस हो रहा है. इसमें मेल और फीमेल गैमीट का फ्यूजन नहीं होता, ना ही कोई सेक्स सेल्स, फॉर एग्जांपल मेल गैमीट जो स्पर्म है या फीमेल गैमीट एग्स हैं वो रिलीज होते हैं. ये सिर्फ सिंगल पेरेंट से ही रिप्रोडक्शन जो है एक नया ऑर्गेनिज्म बनता है. इसका एग्जाम्पल है बाइनरी फिशन इन अमीबा एंड बडिंग इन हाइड्रा. ये हम आगे एक्सप्लेन करेंगे इसी चैप्टर में. नेक्स्ट इज द सेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन. इट इज़ द टाइप ऑफ रिप्रोडक्शन इन विच अ न्यू ऑर्गेनिज्म इज प्रोड्यूस्ड फ्रॉम दी टू पेरेंट्स. दो पेरेंट की इन्वॉल्वमेंट इसमें होती है. इट इन्वॉल्व्स द फ्यूजन ऑफ मेल एंड फीमेल सेक्स सेल्स और द मेल और फीमेल गैमीट्स, दैट इज द फ्यूजन ऑफ स्पर्म एंड एग्स. इसका एग्जाम्पल है ह्यूमन बींग्स, फिश एंड फ्रॉग्स. दे एग्जिबिट द सेक्शुअल रिप्रोडक्शन. नेक्स्ट इज द मेल एंड फीमेल. हाउ कैन वी रिकॉग्नाइज दैट अ पर्टिकुलर ऑर्गेनिज्म इज मेल और अ फीमेल? एन एनिमल हैविंग द मेल गैमेट और द मेल सेक्स सेल्स और द स्पर्म्स इन इट्स बॉडी is called the male, and the animal having the female gamete or eggs inside his body is called the female gametes. The cell involved in the sexual reproduction, they are called the gametes or the sex cells. ठीक है, जो दो सेल का फ्यूजन हो रहा है इसकी वजह से जो एक नया जाइगोट या ऑफस्प्रिंग बनता है उन्हें हम कहते हैं गैमेट्स. द मेल गैमेट्स इन एनिमल्स दे आर कॉल्ड द स्पर्म्स एंड द फीमेल गैमेट्स दे आर नोन एज एग और द ओवा. द स्पर्म इज द स्पर्म की अगर हम बात करें, इट इज़ द मेल गैमेट. इट इज़ सिंगल सेल. It consists of all the cell components inside it, including nucleus, mitochondria, Golgi body. And egg, it is the female gamete. It is also single cell. It is round in shape and it is about 0.15 millimeter in diameter. Next is what is zygote. It is a new cell which is formed by the fusion of male and female gametes. It is called the zygote. Zygote is also a single cell. Next is the fertilization. What is fertilization? It is fertilization. This event, it only takes place in the sexual reproduction. ठीक है, asexual reproduction में fertilization नहीं होता. So the fusion of male and female gamete or the fusion of sperm and ova is called the sexual, it's called the fertilization. It leads to the formation of a zygote which is also a single cell, and fertilization is of two types, that is internal fertilization and the external fertilization. As you can see in the picture, the fusion of egg and the sperm, it is known as fertilization. So let's study the difference between the internal and external. Internal fertilization is the sperm deposited near the female reproductive tract, and fertilization it occurs within the tract. And in external fertilization, the female release egg into the environment and the male fertilizes them externally. Internal fertilization is the type of fertilization where the fusion of male and female gametes takes place inside the female body. And in external fertilization, the fusion of male and female gametes, it takes place outside the female body. In external fertilization, more than one zygotes are formed because the chances of their survival is very less. So large number of zygotes are formed. In internal fertilization, few zygotes are formed or fertilized eggs are produced because more protection for developing embryo is provided as it is developed inside the female body. So care and protection is more as compared to the external fertilization. In case of external fertilization, less protection is for developing embryo is there, as more likely that damage will happen to them. So the more you have, the more offspring will actually survive. इसमें zygotes की नंबर ज़्यादा क्यों होती है? Because so that इनका जो chances of survival है वो increase हो जाए. So these are the type of two fertilizations. Next is what is the sexual reproduction in animals and what is this process? Let's start with the basic. The whole process of sexual reproduction in animals, it involves the formation of sperms and eggs. The sperm in the male body and egg in the female body. The joining together of sperm and egg or the fusion to form a fertilized egg, which is called fertilization, it leads to the formation of zygote, and their growth and development. The growth and development of zygote, it leads to the formation of a embryo and fetus and so on. So it is the process of sexual reproduction in animals. The male parents, it produce the male gametes called sperms, and the female parent, it produce the female gametes called ova or egg. The sperm, it enters into the egg. The nucleus of the sperm, it fuses with the nucleus of the egg, which leads to the formation of a new single cell called the zygote. Then the zygote divided repeatedly to form a hollow ball of hundreds of cells, which is called the embryo. Embryo is generally a ball of cells. Then embryo grows and becomes a fetus. Fetus is the stage in the sexual reproduction in which all the body parts of a developing baby is identifiable. Fetus grows and develops a new baby animal. So as you can see in the picture, sperm is a single cell and egg is a single cell. They both fuse to form a zygote. This is the male reproductive system in the humans, or the sexual, we can study the sexual reproduction in animals or humans. Humans mein this is the male reproductive system. In human beings, the male reproductive organ consists of the following parts. It consists of testes. These are the testes. It consists of scrotal sacs. These are the scrotal sacs. It consists of epididymis. It consists of the sperm duct, seminal vesicles and penis. ठीक है, testes, it is responsible for the formation of sperm. Scrotal sac, they store the sperm for a short term. Epididymis, it helps in the maturation of sperm. Sperm duct, it transfers the male sperm from the female body, and the seminal vesicles, these are some glands which pour their secretions to the sperms, and penis, it is the male reproductive organ which is responsible for the transfer of male sperms to the female body. Next is the testes. They are the real reproductive organ in male. Testes, they make the male gametes called the sperm. They passes the sperm from the male body to the female body, that causes the fusion. This is the female reproductive system in human beings. This system consists of the ovaries. These both are ovaries. The oviducts or the fallopian tubes, the uterus and the vagina. These are the parts of female reproductive system. Ovaries are the real reproductive organs in the female. Ovaries, they make the female gametes called the egg. They release one egg every month and transfer it to the oviduct or the fallopian tube. In human beings, the mature eggs are released oviduct every month by one of the ovaries. The fertilization of the egg by a sperm takes place inside the oviduct. The sperm travels from the vagina to the uterus and to the uterus to the oviduct. There the fertilization of the sperm and egg, it takes place in the oviduct. This is the male and female reproductive organs. As you can see in the picture, I will explain you earlier. This is ovary, this releases egg, egg comes in the oviduct. This is testis, this is penis, it releases the sperms. This is the sperm duct, it transfers the sperm duct to the penis, and this sperms are transferred to the female vagina. They travel and come to the oviduct, which leads to the fertilization. Next is fertilization. It is the first step, very important step in the reproduction. Fertilization is the fusion of a sperm and the ovum. When sperms come in contact with an egg, one of the sperm may fuse with the egg. Such fusion of the egg and sperm is called fertilization. During fertilization, the nucleus of the sperm fuse with the nucleus of the egg to form a single nucleus. This results in the formation of fertilized egg or zygote. The process of fertilization is the meeting of egg cell from the mother and the sperm cell from the father. So, the new individual, it inherits characters of both the mother and the father. Fertilization which takes place inside the female body is the internal fertilization, and which takes place outside the female body is the external fertilization. One example of external fertilization is the fertilization takes place in frogs. During spring or rainy season, frogs and toads, they move to the ponds and slow flowing streams. When male and female, they come together in water, the female lay hundreds of eggs. Unlike hen's egg, frog eggs is not covered by a shell, and they are comparatively very delicate, very soft. A layer of jelly holds the egg together and provides protection to the egg. As the female lays hundreds of eggs in water, the male deposits sperms over them. Each sperm swim randomly in the water with the help of its long tail, which provides them motility. The sperm which come in contact with the egg, this results in the fertilization, and this type of fertilization which takes place outside the female body is external fertilization. The example is fish and starfish, they exhibit the external fertilization. This is the fertilization, this is egg, microscopic view of the fertilization, and the sperm, it fused with the egg. This is a diagrammatic view of the fertilization. During fertilization, fertilization takes place in the oviduct. After fertilization, the first cleavage, that is one cell, it cleaves to form the two cell stage, then it leads to the 4 cell stage, then further the cell division takes place, 8 cell stage, which is known as morula, and then the day 4 8 cell stage, and the day 5 the early blastocyst arise. डे 6 to 7 में ब्लास्टोसिस जो है वो हैच हो जाता है, ठीक है, और डे अबाउट आफ्टर अ वीक ऑफ द fertilization, the implantation of embryo takes place in the uterus of the female body. The next is the development of embryo. Fertilization which results in the formation of zygote, it begins to develop into an embryo. The zygote divides and divides repeatedly to give rise to a ball of cells. These cells then begin to form groups that develop into different tissues and organ systems of the body. This developing structure is termed as an embryo. The embryo gets embedded in the wall of the uterus for about after a week for further development. Then the embryo continues to develop in the uterus. It gradually develops the body parts such as hands, legs, heads, eyes, ears, etc. The stage of the embryo in which all the body parts are identified, this is called the fetus. When the development of the fetus is complete, the mother gives birth to the baby. In animal which undergo external fertilization, the development of embryo takes place outside the female body. So the embryos continue to grow within their egg coverings. After the embryos develop, the eggs hatch. This is the growth of the human fetus. It is after 9 weeks, after 12 weeks, 16 weeks, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, and after 40 weeks the fetus is completely grow and the mother gives birth to the baby. What are the viviparous and oviparous animals? The animals which give birth to young ones, they are called the viviparous animals, and the animals which lays eggs and which later develop into young ones, they are called the oviparous animals. Example you can see in the diagram in the picture. What is metamorphosis? Metamorphosis is generally observed in the frogs or in the starfish or in fishes. It is the biological process in which it takes place normally in the external fertilization. So it is a process by which an animal physically develops from after birth or hatching, involving drastic changes in its body structure through the cell growth and differentiation. This process is known as metamorphosis. फॉर एग्जाम्पल इन केस ऑफ फ्रॉग सबसे पहले एग है, ठीक है, एग से लार्वा बनता है, फिर लार्वा से एडल्ट बनता है पूरा ये. दिस इज द प्रोसेस विच इज नोन एज मेटामॉर्फोसिस. दिस इज नॉट वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, सो यू शुड ओनली नो द डेफिनेशन ऑफ द मेटामॉर्फोसिस. नेक्स्ट इज द एसेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन. As I told you, asexual reproduction is a type of reproduction in which a single parent is involved. It is of two types mainly in your syllabus, that is budding in hydra and the binary fission in amoeba. Firstly, in each hydra there may be one or more bulges. These bulges are developing new individuals. These are called buds. In hydra, the new individual develop as the outgrowth from the previous or the single parent. Since new individuals which develop from the buds in hydra, this type of asexual reproduction is called budding. Another method of asexual reproduction is observed in the microscopic or unicellular organism, that is amoeba. Amoeba is a single celled organism. It begins the process of reproduction by the division of its nucleus followed by the division of its cytoplasm. Finally, the two amoeba produce from one parent amoeba. This type of asexual reproduction in which animal reproduces by dividing into two individuals is called binary fission. This is the picture of some of the asexual reproduction that we observe. This is budding in hydra. Okay, as you can see, this is binary fission. The next is as you can see in your textbook, the picture of budding in hydra. There is an outgrowth like this. ठीक है, फिर वो आउटग्रोथ एक इंडिविजुअल में, जब वो इंडिविजुअल कम्प्लीटली मैच्योर हो जाता है तो वो पेरेंट बॉडी से सेपरेट हो जाती है. ऐसे ही अमीबा में बाइनरी फिशन में होता है कि एक सेल जो है वो दो सेल, पहले न्यूक्लियस डिवाइड होता है, फिर साइटोप्लाज्म डिवाइड होता है, तो फिर एक सेल से दो सेल बनते हैं. ऐसे ही 2 से 4, 4 से 8. तो दिस लीड्स टू द फॉर्मेशन ऑफ more and more cells in the amoeba. Next is what is test tube baby. Test tube baby, it is formed by the technique of IVF, that is in vitro fertilization. The oviduct or the fallopian tube of some women are blocked due to some reasons, so these women are not able to conceive or bear the babies. In this type of cases, the in vitro fertilization is done, in which freshly released egg or the sperm are kept together in a test tube and they are for a few hours. After the fertilization takes place, the zygote is allowed to develop for about a week and then it is placed in the mother's uterus with the help of an injection and the baby is born, and this technique is known as test tube babies. There is one question, what is implantation? Implantation is the close attachment of the embryo with the walls of the uterus. ठीक है, जब जो एम्ब्रियो है वो फीमेल जो यूट्रस की वॉल्स होती है उससे अटैच हो जाता है, उसको हम कहते हैं इम्प्लांटेशन. So this is your chapter. I hope you have understood thoroughly. Thank you.